Hey, ghosties. This is Kandis.
And I'm Harley.
And this is Haunted Through the Ages.
Welcome back.
Yay. Happy to be here.
We're here. We're here again.
Yes. It's my time.
It's your time to shine.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to pretend to do it.
It's my favorite time because I can relax. It's not as scary.
So hopefully you guys liked what you heard on Harley's last episode with our new equipment and everything worked out well.
Mm-hmm. We knocked out a two-parter. We're going to knock out another two-parter today.
Another terrifying moment to welcome in more. Speaking of terrifying moments.
Oh, here we go.
So we went on an adventure. I have been looking on Facebook for, quite some time now. And it's on one of my haunted pages that I follow. And this museum keeps popping up in Monroe called, what is it called?
Michigan, for anyone who does not live here.
Yes. Michigan's Museum of Horror.
Yes.
And in Michigan, in Monroe. And I didn't really know what to expect. I looked it up to see what they had in there. And the only thing that drew me to it was they have a Ouija board that is bound by a witch for protection.
Now I understand why.
So how did you feel going in there?
When we first walked in, I was totally fine. Well, funny story. Let's take it step by step.
Yeah, let's go back to the beginning.
So we walk in. Candace bought the ticket, so she had the stuff on her phone. So we walk to the girl at the counter, and she does the thing with the tickets, and then the girl goes, "Do you want to cuddle my skull?"
Absolutely not. And
in her hands, she's holding a skull. And a little side note, the place is filled with human body parts.
Everywhere.
Skulls, shoulder blades. There's an entire
human skin.
Yeah, pieces of human skin. There's a full skeleton in a glass covered casket. So you can see it. So needless to say, it was real. And so she asked Candace that, and Candace said absolutely not. And she walked away from the girl. Quick pivot, and she walked away.
Trying to not be rude because, but no. No.
So I step up behind her and said, "I do."
She would.
Very me. I would. So she hands me the skull, and I'm holding this person's head, and I said, do you know who this is? Because I was curious. And she said, "No, I have no idea. I got to work today, and it was just sitting here on my desk."
Huh.
Said, "Oh, okay."
Immediately, Harley's done cuddling this random skull.
No, it was really cool, though. I kind of wish I wasn't so shocked in the moment because I kind of want to go back. But yeah, I just held it and I felt it, and it was a weird feeling. And then I handed it back and I said, "Well, thank you so much for letting me hold you. Please don't haunt me."
Please don't haunt me.
So this place is 2 floors, and the first floor had a lot of the body part stuff, all kinds of skulls. We're gonna post once this comes out. We will post the pictures on Instagram for you guys to see because we caught some really cool stuff.
We got some good stuff.
That's also where there's this whole serial killer section.
Yes.
There was Ted Bundy, Gacy,
Charles Manson, Lizzie Borden,
Eileen Wuornos.
I know, yeah.
I'm
not familiar with her last name. I know it starts with a W, but I can't pronounce it.
I believe it's Eileen Wuornos. Yeah, Lizzie Borden. They had all this memorabilia. They had letters written by these people, photos. There was all kinds of cool stuff.
Clothing hanging from the ceiling.
Yep. And
plus your traditional haunted scary stuff too, like masks of Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger's hand was holding a gumball machine. That was not fun.
Yeah, they had this really cool it was like a vampire kit that they said was sent from Norway at some point. That was like legitimately what they used to get rid of what they believed to be vampires. It was really cool. So the whole time down there, like I was super into it.
Down there was so chill. Like I had no.
I didn't feel anything.
I wasn't anxious or anything. Mm-mm. I was more so just enthralled with the history and the knowledge and just learning about. Yeah, like especially with the skulls, they were like mummified skulls, and then there was some that was bound. They had like their mouths were gagged, and for whatever ritual they performed on this. I mean, they had a little card in front of it explaining a very, small part of what had happened. But I mean, who knows? Who knows?
There was some used in African rituals. There was what they claimed was, I think it was a jawbone of like an ancient mummy.
Yeah. A lot of movie memorabilia too. A lot of posters and things from actual sets of like The Walking Dead or
my favorite.
They had a lot of what was that? What's that? I'm so sorry. I'm drawing a blank.
I'm trying to go around the room. I know they had X-Files, Walking Dead, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers,
Night of the Living Dead.
Yep.
The vampire one from the 80s.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, drawing a blank right now. My sister absolutely loves this movie.
I just know it's Dracula. I feel like that's not the name.
No, it's not, and I'm gonna feel foolish. So the movie was The Lost Boys, with Kiefer Sutherland and Jason. I can't think of what his last name is, and this doesn't matter because he was the good looking one in it, so everybody would know. But Corey Haim was in it. R.I.P. I love Corey Haim.
That was before my time.
I know, and that's fine, but he was my time.
I don't really remember.
He was my time. So.
Can't appreciate it as much.
But yeah, so we made our way upstairs.
It was about halfway up the stairs. Not even. I was freaking out when we got on the landing of the stairs.
Yeah, you paused. You hesitated.
I hesitated. It felt very heavy. They also had
Scream.
The Scream costume there. We took a picture with it. I was very uncomfortable in that area. And then the whole time walking up the stairs, I was like, I don't like this. I really don't like this. When we got upstairs, the first thing you said was, it feels so heavy.
I couldn't even make it out of the way upstairs. I'm up and downstairs all day long. Like at work, I'm constantly up, and I could take the elevator, but why? I'm constantly up and down the stairs. So going up this flight of stairs shouldn't have been nothing to me. And I got halfway up and I was out of breath. Like I'm exhausted just trying to get up this flight of stairs.
My biggest thing was I was so dizzy. I felt sick to my stomach and I was just so dizzy. I'm like, I just want to lay down and get on the floor right now and just lay down.
Yeah.
It was like that the entire time we were upstairs.
Well, and it doesn't help me with that freaking giant ass clown that greeted us right at the top of the stairs.
I think the biggest thing though, I don't know what they call it, but Kandis and I called it the wall of Ouija.
Oh yeah.
The entire wall covered in Ouija boards.
Had to be at least 100 or more.
It had to be. There was the one in the corner that was bound by the witch.
Yes. And the Toys R Us one that got, kicked out of Toys R Us.
The pink Barbie one. They had some dating, like, I think the earliest we saw was like the
Oh, no, it was 18.
The late 1800s. Which I'm shocked they didn't have older ones.
I mean,
I kind of expected it.
But those were all encased in glass, so I don't know what was going on with them, but why are some in glass and some not?
Yeah, maybe just because they were so old. Most of the ones on the wall were from the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Maybe.
It was a disgusting feeling up there. We
And,
stayed for a
yeah.
long time though.
I got pictures of the bound one and the inscription from the Witches of White's Bound. So we'll post those after this drops.
And we did get some interesting pictures. There was one, the first one I saw, and I don't know how you guys feel about orbs, because there's different light things and bugs and all this stuff. But this was the middle of the day, and there's this one photo where there is, down towards the bottom of the photo near the ground, a perfect circle, deep blue, just there.
Just there.
Very weird.
No reflection, no glass, nothing on your lens, because you can see from the picture before and the picture after.
Yeah, I took tons of pictures. There was only 2 where I caught something weird. There was that one that we'll post, and then another I took one kind of angled toward the wall because I wanted to show as much of like the wall of Ouija as I could. On one of the boards, there's a very similar circle that is on one of the boards, and then you also caught something weird.
I did. We were still downstairs. We hadn't gone upstairs. Oh no, we came from upstairs.
That was after we came
That was
down?
after we were, because
okay.
when we came downstairs, that's when, I was looking at the door there at, with the knock 3 times.
Oh, they had like a Beetlejuice kind of door with the brick wall. Yeah.
That was pretty funny with the brick wall, and it was open up. So yeah, when I was coming down the stairs, that's when I was taking the pictures of those, and you and Matt were playing over by where that coffin was. And so I just went ahead and took pictures of the clothing that was hanging from the ceiling, which did not give me good feelings. Not gonna lie, like you even said immediately as soon as we went in there, that doesn't make me comfortable.
I pointed at them. I was like, I don't like that.
So I, of course, needed to take pictures of it. I don't know, to torment you later on. Who knows? But the bride and groom outfit, nothing. But then there was a little kid. I want to say it looked like a little tuxedo or a suit of some form. But it was a little, and it had to have been like a 3-year-old, 4-year-old size suit hanging from the ceiling. And I took this picture, and there's absolutely nothing around it. Not a mirror, not a light. And near one of the sleeves floating. Now this is hanging from the ceiling. So this suit is floating, hanging from the ceiling.
It's a very high ceiling too.
And this very bright blue complete circle is at the sleeve of this.
Yours was blue too.
Yes. But a lot, like orbs are typically white, and they project light from what's in the room. And the lights, there was a lot of lighting that was blue and red and everything.
Yeah.
So it was kind of dark in the place to begin with. And again, with my photos before and the photos after, I have no dust. I mean, my camera is old anyway, and it doesn't take the greatest photos. But that's bright as the sun. You can pick that up. Immediately. I'm like, and I'm looking, I scrolled in, I'm looking at it even deeper, and it's just floating there.
Yeah.
It's not attached to anything. And I could see if it was maybe stuck to the ceiling or something, but it's not. It's literally right next to the sleeve of the suit, just floating there. So the only thing that made me calm upstairs was standing next to the witch's broom.
Yeah.
Like I felt at ease. I felt like
there
I
was
could take
sage
a breath.
in there.
I I got a coolness over me, which doesn't really describe, when temperatures drop like that, typically you're surrounded by something. So maybe I was, but
maybe.
Because it was warm up there, and that's when I started feeling really nauseated, and immediately standing next to this, between the broom and Rosemary's baby's cradle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one spot when we first got up the stairs, like when you walk into the room, but not like fully, there was one area that it was the worst. And I kept going back to that spot to see if I would feel better or worse. It was always worse in that spot.
Yeah.
There was something there specifically that I felt so sick.
Yeah. And I had Matt even walking around, and, a lot of the flooring was, slightly uneven, which really draws to people's whoa factor.
Right.
I wasn't stumbling, nor was I walking backwards. I could feel the dips in the floor. Like I wasn't an idiot for that, but
there was one, I'm trying to remember. You were facing the wall. It was kind of between like the Rosemary's baby thing and the wall of Ouija. you were walking right in front of me, and we both kind of stopped and kind of leaned back at the same time. Because you did right at the same time as I kind of took a step back, where I was like, oh, whoa.
I never even saw that.
I said something to you. You might not remember, but you would kind of lean.
I remember you saying something to me over in the corner, because we both had that same experience over by where the gremlin was. But then we figured it was like the uneven floor that we lost balance.
The only thing I remember over there is I got chills all the way down the right side of my body, and you're like, there's a ceiling fan above you. I was like, oh. Debunked. We both got really cold, and I'm like,
figured that out real quick.
I have chills down the right side of my body. You're like, yeah, there's a ceiling fan. You moron. Duh.
Because it was so warm up there, though.
It was. The rest of it was very hot.
Yeah. And then the stupid black and white clown. I'm like, why?
Yeah. I don't even know what that's from.
I don't. Do you want to know? Because I'll be forced to watch it. Like, I still can't. I still haven't watched the new freaking It, because I'm traumatized from the old one.
Yeah, I saw the one that came out like a handful of years ago.
That was the new one for me, not the 1970s one or something.
Isn't there another new one that came out?
I don't know. I thought it was a two-parter.
Oh, maybe that. Wait, isn't Austin Butler in it?
Who?
Is that it? I thought so.
I don't know.
Maybe
who
it's somebody else. I don't know. I don't watch this stuff by myself. I watch it when other people make me watch it. It's not a choice for me. But yeah, it was a heavy feeling. So I had mentioned, like, I was nervous to go back down the stairs because I was so dizzy. So I just like held the railing and we went back down the stairs. And there was a physical like relief when we got downstairs. I was tired. I felt drained, and I was still very like out of it, but I didn't feel that heaviness and dizziness anymore.
I was exhausted. We were there for an hour. I was exhausted.
It was so draining. It was, yeah.
I recommend it, though. Not
highly recommend it.
Highly recommend. It was such, and everybody's experience is going to be different than ours. I did not go in with, like, I've heard that this place is haunted, so I was like, I'm coming in here looking for ghosts. No, that's inaccurate at 1,000%. But I went in there with the thoughts of, whatever happens, happens.
Right.
But I just want to hear. Yeah, I'm just here to see what they have. Like, I was more so fascinated by that stupid Ouija board. And I hate Ouija boards, but I was just like, I would literally wanted to see it bound up. Like, that's what you get. Ha ha.
That's right.
Keep your demon ass in there.
Because when it was very last minute when we decided to go. She said, hey, I want to go do this tomorrow. You want to go? I went, yes. I was so excited. So looking it up, like, I knew they do offer, I think it's like once a week on Saturday nights from like 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. They do like a ghost hunting thing there. And then you can walk through like downtown Monroe with lanterns and do this whole ghost tour. So I knew they said it was haunted, and based on what's in there, duh.
Right?
You kind of
How
assume.
could it not be?
But I went in thinking like, okay, I'm open to whatever happens. I hope stuff happens, but I'm not looking for it.
No.
But
no, and I never felt a touch or a tug or anything
never.
Like that. It was literally just this heaviness, this nauseated feeling. Like,
but honestly,
my sinuses were so bad too. Like, I was just shut down immediately.
When we walked in, though, I think I was so distracted because there was so much cool stuff to see. The haunting stuff completely slipped my mind. I'm like, oh my God, Ted Bundy stuff. And,
oh God.
Oh my God, look at this skeleton. And there was so much cool stuff to check out.
Just reading the articles I was just like
it was just cool. Yeah. So I was so caught up in it, but it was when we hit the stairs that I'm like, whoa.
We need to take a break for a second.
I need a minute. I'm feeling it. And that's when it kind of came back to me like, okay, yep, there it is.
Yeah, I was halfway up the stairs when I turned around and you hadn't even approached yet. And I turned and I took a picture of you and Matt standing there because he was like,
did you?
Yep. Like I told him, I'm like, do not let her fall.
Oh,
do not. He's like, what about you? I'm fine.
That.
Do not let her fall. it's good to he's good to keep in in your pocket sometimes. So
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know
he's
that.
like, immediately, what about you? I'm fine. Go next to her. Do not let her fall. I was honestly, I was mama
no.
bear. Like, I immediately shut down and was like, no, I can't let anything happen to you. You're on my watch.
I had
How
no
do I explain this to
idea.
Bubba?
Oh, exactly. I had
So
no
here's
idea.
the thing. I know your mom came with us.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. And I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't. I wasn't gonna make it a big, scene episode or anything like that. But I was like, took a little picture. I was like, look.
What the hell was I doing? Because I didn't even know you took a
I don't know. You guys were
picture.
looking at something on the wall.
That is so funny because there was right after, because I was scared to take the picture with that scream thing. Because I was also worried. I'm like,
you could see the eyes.
It had to have been a mannequin,
Yeah.
obviously, but you could see the eyes, and they were weird eyes that followed you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that a fucking person?
I was literally about to take the mask off for you so you could see underneath.
I didn't want to go up to it. I got scared. So as soon as we took the picture, I felt so gross on those stairs. I like looked up a couple of stairs and I stood behind Matt and I'm like, that's not a person, is it?
Is he chasing us?
I need a buffer between me and that guy over there.
In the meantime, I'm crawling up on my knees because I could barely breathe.
It was a really cool experience. I'd go back 1,000%. It was a really cool experience.
I heard the one lady, and I did hear the one lady talking to the young girls that were there about sounds that people have experienced there. And she said, I was not lying when I said that there are screams that come out of that bathroom. You're not holding it all the way home.
I went in that bathroom by myself.
I wasn't going with you. You needed to go. You needed to go. You're not holding it all the way home.
When I walked out, I said to you, that area's haunted. I don't like it. It was a very
that's where all the dolls are.
Oh my God. I have chills.
I wasn't going to tell you. You needed to go.
Did you know that before or after I went in the bathroom? Fuck you.
I told you, and you were like, no. You were like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I told you, but we said be careful of the screams, and you were like, no, I'm not going. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. Shut up.
Oh, God. Podcast canceled. Friendship over. I'm done.
You needed to go. You needed to feel comfort.
I needed to pee.
Well, and that's, yeah.
I get the nervous pees.
That was the perfect spot to do it.
Oh, my.
They had a sink and hand soap and a toilet.
So people hear screams.
So people have heard screams. She was telling the girls that in that particular area, not necessarily coming from the bathroom, but in that particular area.
Perhaps the dolls that are there, the haunted.
Perhaps the dolls.
We'll post photos
but they've
of those
heard screams from this area.
During the day? Or is this like a night ghost thing? Do we know?
She didn't. I didn't get the full conversation.
Okay.
I just heard her telling these young girls that. So maybe she was telling them that to spook them out. I have no idea. But that's when she used that scream box.
Oh, that did scare the shit out of me.
He certainly did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's when she used that scream box. She said, but that's...
So that was after we came back from upstairs. And by then, because I remember hearing it, it scared me. But then I was just kind of like, whoa. I was still so...
already terrified.
Out of it, too. I was very out of it. That shit's wild.
That was a fun trip.
It was very fun. I had a good time.
I can't wait for the next one that I discover and loop you into. Hey, you want to go? Yes. Actually, I think Matt gets more looped into it than you.
Yeah.
He's just a victim by circumstance.
Honestly, it's a good thing we had a driver. Because you and I driving home after that, I don't think he felt it as much.
No. And he's a believer. He's a true believer, but he also is very faith-oriented. So, whatever happens. But like he said, like, he says that people that have these types of experiences, like they know like certain people not to, like I don't think he could mentally handle it, like so they know like certain people can handle it a lot better than others. So
they know who's opened up more to
exactly.
it. And I think I went in very open to
Oh,
it.
yeah. Like, I mean, I've had, my own experiences in the past, and I don't think he ever has. So he's just like, I don't understand why, I've never had these experiences. And I said, but he's always said, like, like, I think he thinks that spirits, know which people can handle it and which people truly can't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not necessarily the evil spirits that care about other people.
I've heard that too. People
like,
will ask, like, why hasn't my loved one come back to me when I've heard these other people have these experiences? And it's like, they know if you can handle that or not.
Some
and
people just aren't conditioned for it. They can't.
Yeah. If you'll lose it, they're not going to come do that to you.
And I don't know how well he would process it, but I know that, things will fall in my house and he'll just start screaming at, nothing, like, show yourself, come out, stop being a coward or something like that. I'm like, this is why they don't come out and play.
They're like, we don't like this.
You just want to fight. Like, you chose anger, like, violence.
That's not the way to do it. They want to see your fear. That's what they're looking for.
There's no, just show yourself. And I'm like, now I don't have anybody to play with. Jerk.
That's funny.
And he video recorded the cats, literally, and there was this light that the cats were sitting on the chair, and he recorded them and their heads in unison. All three cats followed side, left to right, up, down, in a circle, up to the corner, back over into the kitchen. And he recorded the whole thing. And there was this little ball of light that was going around in this formation here, in this formation. And the cats were following it the whole time.
I have goosebumps. My whole
as
back
you should. As you should.
Goosebumps.
I live here. And, when this used to be Druma's room. So when, she lived here, we literally named this spirit. So can't remember what his name is now.
That's rude.
Could be Harvey. I don't remember. But we just gave him a name.
Well, I don't think we brought anything home with us, which is good.
Other than Ted Bundy's death certificate.
I purchased a framed copy of Ted Bundy's death certificate and a bookmark. That's what I left with. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I have it.
Mm-hmm.
I considered buying more, like people parts, and I said, you know what?
Certainly
we need to leave before I end up with something.
This is getting weird.
They had like
just
bones and stuff
collecting fingers, some teeth. No,
I said,
let's go. We're leaving.
We need to leave.
The final picture is our gargoyle picture right in front of it. So you'll see the place that we went and the name of it and everything.
Oh my gosh. Well, it was fun.
It was fun.
We couldn't wait to talk about it. So, now that we've told you that, what do you
I
have
am
for us
finishing up with Lake Lanier. It's been a minute, so I don't quite remember where it ended, but I know where I'm going to begin.
She keeps coming up to me like, I found out this other thing. I have to.
So much more stuff.
She stops and she walks away. She's like, I can't tell you.
I can't tell you. Like, she has absolutely no idea of where I'm going with this. And it's a good thing, too, because she is not a fan of water.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, let's get into it. Lake Lanier, Part 2. We are going to be starting with more sightings of the Lady of the Lake, more experiences, more people have said that they've seen her. So over the years, divers have reported creepy sightings beneath the murky waters. Some tell stories of freaky catfish as big as Volkswagen, which they say is accurate because of all of the metals and everything that are under the water now that are mutating these fish, basically.
Oh, good Lord.
What experts are saying.
The experts.
Yeah, the experts. Trees as tall as buildings completely submerged underwater. So I fell down a rabbit hole of YouTube, and it's filled with divers showing videos of sunken houseboats and just tons of debris.
Look at my arm.
You're welcome.
The goosebumps I have right now are unreal.
So more findings under the surface of the lake include, but not limited to, the racetrack, which we've already spoke of, 15 businesses, 6 churches, and most eerily, from what I've seen, 20 cemeteries.
Oh.
Divers have gone down and actually seen these communities that include gravestones, streets, intact houses, along with huge trees, bridges, and cars. It was quoted that on the surface of the creation of the surface of the lake looked to be a huge success. Like looking at the top of the lake, huge success. It looks great.
Beautiful.
But under the surface is quite literally lies. It lies the graves of those punished, pushed, just, attacked. The graves of those pushed out many times in the name of progress. The remains of towns, farms, lives, and people are quite present in the minds of those who live near and visit Lake Lanier. Thousands of people have had to be rescued, including lifeguards and those in decent shape. Yeah, like swimmers.
The lifeguards need rescued?
Yes,
that's not
swimmers,
comforting.
who later said that they too felt arms reaching out to grab them and a heaviness they couldn't shake. Now, between 1994 and October 2020, 203 people have reportedly died in drownings and boating accidents at Lake Lanier, according to the resources at the Georgia Department of Natural Resources. In 2017, longtime after diver Buck Buchanan told local media he felt body parts in the lake during his many excursions, quoted saying, "You reach out into the darkness and you feel an arm or a leg, and it doesn't move."
Are they thinking that's paranormal or one of the bodies from the graves?
Bodies.
Oh, or that have just drowned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, just limbs, people that haven't been found.
Are they being brought up?
Nope.
Why?
They're divers are going down looking for the stuff, but aren't really seeing it. So, could it be paranormal? They're just feeling. They're feeling things reaching for them. They're feeling arms and they're feeling legs, but they're not seeing anything. One YouTuber posted a video going all the way around the lake, and based on the locals, asked their thoughts on the lakes being haunted. Most say cursed, not haunted, given the whole town buried under lake and the graves that still lie beneath. One person says he doesn't believe it. He thinks the cause of so many deaths is that people just don't know how to swim.
People don't know how to swim everywhere.
Yeah, but that many deaths because people don't know how to swim.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. The lifeguards know how to swim.
Exactly. And they're, pretty good in shape. So it's also been hugely reported. Many of the homes that have been built on the lake are basically built on sacred, hollow, and now have spirits or some type of energy that reside there. I can only assume they don't want to share their space.
Or they're just pissed.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to rest peacefully and, eat fucking shit up. Shaking their ground and shit.
If you put my dead body in a hole in the ground and I came up later and there was water over me,
no, I
would raise hell.
I'd be a little upset. Like, this is supposed to be me, for eternity, but just kidding. Gotta move ya. Another person recounts her experience from her early years in 1997 at the lake, saying she remembers vividly. Let me stop right there because I watched this. I'm quoting this lady that I watched on the documentary Surviving Lake Lanier. And I'm quoting this lady. So if you guys don't have a chance to watch it, it's not the greatest of a documentary about this. It more so lies on the tale of this gentleman and his experience with racism. But then, we get into her story, and when she was a young girl, just floating on a raft, doing her own thing, and got pushed into the lake or fell over, whatever the case may be. But she said pushed at one point because it was somebody that she did not like and didn't want near her that knocked her over, but he wasn't a part of their group. So he just kind of appeared and then disappeared. So her experience was, floating. She went under the water. She saw the trees, hearing instructions under the water. She heard instructions on how to get to the surface, and battling a slight panic attack because she's underwater. But she said she felt the calmness, like she wasn't scared or she almost drowned. Completely oblivious to the events that occurred all those years before, she was knocked off her floaty and heard the voice from under the water to calm. Yeah, so under the water, she was hearing instructions on how to resurface. And she was so mesmerized by what she saw down there, and it was like a whole town. She's looking at trees. She doesn't even realize she's underwater at this point anymore. Like, she's just looking at all of these trees and these homes, and like it's above water, but she's under.
She had no idea that was all down there?
No.
Oh my gosh.
No, this was her first visit. Like, let's just go visit. She was completely oblivious to the events that occurred all those years before. She was knocked off her floaty and heard the voice from under the water to calm her. Her experience was she didn't pass away. She was saved by someone under the water. Something talked to her and comforted her under the water and got her back to the surface. Another most recent report, a Georgia man and his wife were out fishing on a bass boat. When the man tried to sit down in his seat, it became unbolted from the floor and caused him to fall into the water. The man never resurfaced.
Oh my gosh.
His body was later located 6 feet of water when the Hall County Fire recovered him. This added to the 13 deaths alone in 2023 compared to 3 in Altoona, the lake with the next highest number of deaths.
And the fact that they're so close to each other, sketchy.
Mm-hmm. All the swim areas that the lake are posted, swim at your own risk, since there are no longer no lifeguards.
I'm not even surprised. I can't imagine anyone would want to fill out application.
No. One resident was quoted saying, "I was out on the porch one night enjoying the night air, and I turned and I saw a lady standing there. When I looked again, the lady was gone. Could this be the lady of the lake?" Another fisherman has said that he was out on the lake early one morning and saw a lady in a blue dress standing there. When he called to her, she just vanished. Just like mist.
And this is just like in neighborhoods near the lake?
Around at Lake. Oh, no, they were on Lake Lanier. And it's the lady in the blue dress.
I wonder who she is. Is there any thought?
Yeah, we talked about it in the first episode, right here.
Oh, the girl who went off the bridge. I'm sorry.
Many believe Delilah roams the lake eternally, searching for Susie, her ghostly figure clad in the blue dress she wore the night of the accident, is said to appear alone on the shore, a haunted reminder of the tragedy that happened to the two friends. The Lady of the Lake remains one of Lake Lanier's most poignant and enduring legends, a spectral presence that keeps the memory of Delilah Mae Parker and Susie Roberts alive in the hearts and minds of those who hear their story.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So creepy. But there's other ghostly tales that have been told. That of ghost boats.
A ghost boat?
Ghost boats.
Heard of ghost ships. Not a fan. According
to the local lore, several ghostly vessels are said to roam the waters of Lake Lanier, appearing and disappearing without a trace.
I don't like that either.
I didn't think you would.
I'm not having fun right now.
You're lucky I don't have pictures.
Yeah, no kidding.
These phantom boats have been reported by fishermen, boaters, and even those standing on the shore. A local resident says, "I remember one evening, just as the sun was setting, I saw an old, dilapidated boat drifting silently across the water. It looked like it was from another era, weathered and worn. I waved to get their attention, but there was no response. As I got closer, the boat vanished right before my eyes." Some believe these ghost boats are remnants of the past vessels that belong to the towns and the communities that were submerged when the lake was created. Others think they might be spirits of those who perished in the boating accidents over the decades. Over the decades, numerous boating accidents have claimed lives on Lake Lanier. Whether these ghost boats are manifestations of restless spirits or simply the product of vivid imaginations, their stories continue to captivate and mystify. But with firsthand tales of the ghost boats, it's hard not to believe the stories. One fisherman has said, I was out on the lake early one morning, and it's always early in the morning or late at night.
Mm-hmm.
I was out early one morning around dawn when I saw a boat in the distance. It was an old wooden boat, not like the modern ones you see around here. I waved, but nothing. As I got closer to the boat, it just disappeared into the mist.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Another compelling story comes from a night in the summer of 2016. A young group of friends out for an evening cruise encountered a ghostly vessel that left them shaken. One of the witnesses said, we were out just enjoying the night when we saw a light in the distance. As we got closer, we realized it was an old-fashioned lantern on a small boat.
Not a lantern.
A lantern. There was no one aboard. We called out, but there was no answer. Suddenly, the boat just vanished. We couldn't believe what we'd seen. And this was more than one at the same time. Like, it was a group of people that saw the exact same thing.
And 2016 sounds too recent. That doesn't sound okay.
It's getting,
I
the
don't
dates
like
are getting
that.
closer.
Oh no. Surely this doesn't happen anymore.
Other stories that contribute to the spirits and hauntings of Lake Lanier are Brown's Bridge. I hate saying that. In fact, some call it the curse of Brown's Bridge. So, Brown's Bridge spanned Lake Lanier and was named after the Brown family, prominent citizens of Gainesville, Georgia. During the Civil War, an earlier version of the bridge was destroyed by high waters. Over the years, the bridge gained statewide significance as a rare example of its kind. Brown's Bridge has been the site of several deaths, including tragic accident involving Delilah Parker Young and Susie Roberts. Motorists have reported experiencing sudden car trouble, seeing apparitions, and feeling an unsettling presence while crossing the bridge. These incidents have further cemented Brown's Bridge's reputation as a haunted location. In 2021, the second Brown's Bridge was demolished and replaced with the Brown's Memorial Bridge, marking the third version of the crossing. Visitors and locals have reported witnessing strange lights hovering over the lake, hearing disembodied voices, and experiencing sudden, strange drops in temperature. Yeah, you're just driving. See some lights just hovering over a lake.
Honestly, nowadays, I feel like my first thought would be aliens.
Well, I was...
Oh no, they're here.
I was thinking more of a drone, but okay.
We're different people. Some of us hold the skull, some of us don't.
You know what?
Some of us think drone, some think alien.
I've had enough death in my hands.
Oh.
Some people were experiencing sudden drops in temperature. Fishermen have told stories of feeling something pulling at their lines from below, only to reel in nothing. Which, again, I'm still
iffy on that one.
Yeah, because
especially if you've got fish the size of a Volkswagen.
Yeah, something's gonna.
They can pull your ass in.
They bite off of your line all the time, and you don't catch anything. Like,
right.
That's the whole catch and chase of fishing. Like, the chances are you're really not gonna. You're gonna feel a bunch of tugging, but
right,
you ain't gonna get much.
Mm-hmm.
Swimmers have reported feeling unseen hands grabbing at their legs, pulling them under. These unexplained phenomena have contributed to the belief that Lake Lanier is haunted by the spirits of those who perished in the waters.
So it's just getting worse and worse every year.
Oh yeah, like it
more
just
and
keeps
more
added
haunted
to the deaths. So many deaths were also from the construction of the dam, building it, and the bodies were just buried in the cement.
I feel like that always happens.
This might be a little bit of a repeat from earlier, but, several houses and structures near the lake are also to be haunted. People living in them have reported hearing footsteps, doors slamming, shutting on their own, and seeing shadowy figures move about from room to room.
Like, how do they end up coming from the water into people's houses? They're just like, oh,
because they're building their houses right on the lake. Like, they're building homes, they're building, they're building all of their homes and all of their vacation spots and stuff right there on the lake and it wasn't even built as a lake to swim in. It's a reservoir. Like, it was never meant to be swam in.
Then I think people should take note and stop.
After we go, that'll be the last of it.
Nope.
So with the story of the Trail of Tears and the sadness the Cherokee endured, then the tragedy of Oscarville and all of the horror they felt, the high number of accidents, and the Ozark show. Yeah, they filmed in the Ozark show. They filmed.
Is that Jason Bateman?
I think so. Kathleen Madigan is always talking about it on her podcast because she's from the Ozarks. But they've actually filmed episodes at Lake Lanier.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know what the Ozarks were. Oh, it's a mountain range.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I wasn't. It's like Montana or something like that.
It is Jason Bateman.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what that was. Okay, now I'm caught up.
Okay. I'm glad.
Wasn't sure.
But yeah, that film, it was filmed at Lake Lanier. So that also contributed to the ghostly tales.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because of all the people that had to be there to film and everybody speaking up. All of the deaths at the Browns Bridge. There's a Netflix series called Files of the Unexplained that cover Lake Lanier. And lastly, the Lady of the Lake. Do we believe that the lake is haunted?
Yes, I do.
100%.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I kind of want to take a look in this Unexplained TV show on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And it covers Lake Lanier. I didn't get a chance to. While doing this, because I was watching another documentary on Prime, Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it's called. It's not Surviving Lake Lanier, but it's like the haunted Lake Lanier.
Okay.
And
we'll make sure we link it all below.
Yeah, that one really gets into depth about all of the hauntings, and a lot of underwater footage is in this, so you can see things that are actually happening. The trees, like literally full-size trees
I saw
under
the
the
photo
water.
you posted.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. Wasn't a fan.
So, for me, like being, I've been there, and I don't recall ever experiencing anything personally. But I'm wondering if I had known that it was haunted before we went in, would I
think you'd
have different experiences? Like, because I would have been more open-minded about it.
Right. Would you have gone in?
I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I would have. I probably would have. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm sure my sister would have been able to get me in there. I mean, she can do me. She does all kinds of weird things to me to make me get in there. But yeah, so I don't know if that would have made a difference, but I did have a near-death experience.
Oh, the drama.
I'm just saying that I might have touched something.
Honestly, at this point, you might have.
I feel like something grabbed my ankle and was trying to tug me under. Possibly it was seaweed. Possibly it was a catfish the size of a Volkswagen. But that's all I have of Lake Lanier. That But that was terrifying. I mean, and there's so much, like splintering off, with, Browns Bridge and the Chattahoochee River and the dam that was built for that. And, the reasons that they don't want you even swimming in this water, it's like almost toxic. Like maybe not, but I mean, with all of the metal and everything up
that
underneath
can't be good for you. I mean, and water's breaking all that down.
They've warned people, like, do not swim in this water. This is not a swimmable lake. This is,
They have a whole beach.
It was literally built to supplement water to the surrounding areas.
Right.
Not for your entertainment.
As they watch the people walking down there with their Margaritaville cups and going into the water.
Look, they just built a new slide. I'm just saying.
Does that slide go into the lake?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, oh God, that's so much worse. Could you imagine? Go down the slide, you like go your whole body in the water and you like open your eyes and there's
you're face to face with, somebody warning
you. Jesus, take me now. That'd be it for me. I'd peace out right there. I'm done.
And well, we were into probably neck deep water. Like that might have been as deep as we've gotten. But
You're
even seeing the pictures from the drought, like it just looks like a flooded, racetrack at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew that, like you only see it right now because of a drought. Because it's about to fill right back up.
I don't think you posted that photo.
No, I did. It's that one of those pictures of the racetrack was from the drought.
Oh.
Yeah, that was that wasn't a before, that was an after.
Are you kidding me?
I wish I was.
I'll have to go back and look because I remember seeing one that was before.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I just didn't realize.
With the stands and everything because it looks the exact same. It just looks flooded. Like there's a couple little puddles.
The one I liked the least was of the trees.
Yeah, and there's a whole ass forest under there.
Oh my gosh. Well, you'll have to post some more.
Yeah, there's some really good ones. Like a lot of the cemetery, a lot of people just swimming underneath there.
Oh my gosh. I kind of do want to torture myself and watch the documentary though.
Mm-hmm. I can put it on.
Okay. Oh no.
But that was an interesting. Yeah, well, I run short because my stories. I'm a fast speaker. My stories run short.
That's okay.
You're getting the fullness of me.
We're just being ourselves.
I don't know what I have planned next, though. So I've gotten a couple suggestions from a couple of people of what I should do. So I'll have to see if they're going to be long enough. They've got enough history in them.
The ones you've mentioned to me that I know about, you should find plenty. Yeah, and I think next week is my episode. I think I have a few to choose from. I think we're going to New York City.
Oh, I love that. I don't know that I will love that, but right now I love that.
You won't. There's some parts that you
don't know that I will, but right now I'm loving it.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going next week is to New York. We'll see.
And a lot of mine, they're keeping me in Michigan. They swap me here to, terrify me with all of the stuff that's right in front of me.
Oh gosh. Well, there's so many places we have to go. I think we mentioned we want to cover a lot of Michigan places, but
we got one off of our bucket list.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely want to go back to Monroe and do like the night investigation.
Do you?
I do. And walk downtown.
Can't wait for you to tell me about that.
Oh, we'll experience it together. Let me assure you. We'll be there together. Yeah. It'll be fun.
Can't wait. Can't wait. So that's it for us, guys. So, please remember to like and subscribe. If you want to keep up with us, you can check us out. Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, even though we're not really posting much on YouTube just yet, but we will start.
Or at all.
Nothing at all right now.
It's there, so get ahead of the game. Subscribe so you're
eventually
ready.
we will be brave and get in front of a camera. Right now we're just trying to get the equipment figured out. And if any of you have any type of spooky stories or, places that you would like to share with us so we can read them on a future episode, you can email those to us at hauntedthroughtheages@gmail.com. So thanks for listening to us, guys. We hope you enjoyed your trip down to Lake Lanier. If you get out there and you experience some stuff, let us know, because I don't want to be the only one that had a near-death experience.
I'm excited, though. We're moving on. We're moving forward from two-parters. So now we get to look into some new stuff.
Yes.
So we will see you next week.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.